Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Sector 2815. It is not Guess That Key. It is not DC Deep Dive. I have a special package that just arrived for me. I'm gonna open it. Now I have to go back and see if I can dust off my old intro. We will get to my opening this package right after this. As I said, welcome to another edition of Sector 2815. I am Paul Cook. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the comment button and comment on what you're about to see. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. You want to be alerted whenever I upload new content. It's mostly Guess That Key and DC Deep Dive, but every once in a while I do get something. And I like to keep everyone in the YouTube family guessing whether or not I'm going to actually make a video out of something like this. But this seemed like it was worthy. I got this package in the mail. It's from Jim Norris, who is Digger Jim to everyone. He did tell me it was coming, and he told me it was from him and his brother John, two of the finest people on YouTube. I have no idea what it is, so we're going to find out together. So I'm going to go ahead and do my best to get this open. I probably should have actually opened part of the package. But uh, Again, they're two of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet on YouTube or outside of YouTube too. You know, they're not just nice on YouTube. They're just nice people overall. So I'm going to. Oh, that actually worked pretty well, better than I thought it was going to work. So now we're going to go ahead and we have this inside package here. I'm going to open that up. See what we have. Ooh, there's a lot of books in here. It looks like. Um, so we're going to now open this. There is also, looks like there is a letter that is attached to it as well. Oh, and this is nice. This is awesome. The Green Lantern. This is actually the first appearance, or where the crisis actually began. This is what they went back to during Crisis on Infinite Earths. They went back to this issue in Krona when he reached for the hand that was creating the universe. So I'm going to go ahead now and open the envelope and see what we have in here. Um, Ooh, we got some nice cards. Let's see what else we have here. So there we go. We got some pins. We got some Digger Jim stickers. We got a couple of pennies that Digger Jim found in 1955. That was found in 1949. A wheat penny, two wheat pennies from Digger Jim. Thank you, Digger Jim. I appreciate that very much. We also have two of the cards. These cards actually were recently seen also on Mark's channel. He actually was opening some of these packages, I believe, not too long ago. So we had that. And there was a note. And it says, Paul, I've been wanting to send you this AOK as a thank you for having me on Guess That Key. I hope you enjoy the books and the cards. Thanks for being an awesome member of the comic community. As always, keep digging, Digger Jim. Um, that's incredibly nice. They've had both Jim and John on Guess That Key a couple times. John is our go-to person whenever we need to know what the answer is. He always seems to know exactly what's going on and what books have been brought. So um, here are, oh wow, like I said, there's a couple of really nice books in here. Let me see if I can get this off here. There we go. Okay, so. Jim knows I'm a DC guy, so this is Justice League number 6 from the New 52 run. So this was Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. That's an awesome book. We've got two uh, Who's Who. DC did Who's Who for a while back in the 80s, kind of to coincide with just coming out of their 50th anniversary in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is a George Perez cover to issue number 1. That's awesome. So that's the first issue of Who's Who in the DC universe. We also have this is issue number 18. Issue number 18. This looks like it's also a George Perez cover as well. I'm not positive about that. He didn't do all of them, but he did do most of them, at least of the first series anyway. This is Justice League number 7. This is again Jeff Johns, Jim Lee, I believe. No, Gene Ha. This was the first. Jim Lee did the first six issues, and then he took a break, and Gene Ha did this. But he did the cover. You can tell it's definitely a Jim Lee cover. Um, we have Justice League number 11. Um, by Matt Kint and Eddie Barrows with a sketch cover. This is sketched. This is a sketch cover by I'm not sure who the artist is, but it's got Green Lantern on it. This is just an amazing cover. I don't know how well the camera picks it up because of the white, but this is it's an incredible cover. I mean, this was the blank cover, and this was sketched by it looks like Ashimov. I'm probably saying the person's name wrong. Um, but yeah, this is that's just amazing. Oh wow. And then we have Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes number 211 by Mike Grell, and it's signed by Mike Grell. You can see Mike Grell signed it right there. Again, I don't have anything signed by Mike Grell, but he is one of my favorite artists from the 70s. The work he did on Superboy and the Legion, the work he did on Green Lantern, Green Arrow when they brought the series back with Denny O'Neil. Um, I mean, if you know anything about the '70s, Mike Grell redefined the Superboy and Legion of Superheroes, if only for the costumes that he put everybody in. He redesigned all the costumes. Do yourself a favor and go back and take a look at Cosmic Boy's costume or Tyrok's costume in the '70s. What little of it there is. It was definitely appropriate for the time. But yeah, he was just amazing. And then of course he created the Warlord for DC, and he had a very long run on Green Arrow as both he did the Longbow Hunters, which is an incredible series, and then he also wrote the series when it came back as well. So. Um, uh, Digger Jim, John, you guys are just amazing. I don't know, I certainly don't deserve any of this, but I'm so happy that you guys are part of the community. I'm so happy that I get to know you. I know you guys will be on again on Guess That Key, and I just can't thank you enough. Make sure if you're not subscribed, it's Digger Jim 720 and it's Brother John's Comics. Make sure you subscribe to both of them as well. I'll put their links in the description down below. But yeah, that's going to be it for this edition of Sector 2815, an unusual edition. It's just me. It's just me. Hopefully you guys are still watching, even though you don't get to see anybody else. But yeah, thank you to Jim and John. I'll see you again on Guess That Key and on DC Deep Dive. And as of right now, you are leaving Sector 20.